Hidden in the heart of Africa lies a nation that defies expectations, a land of breathtaking lakes, ancient traditions, and resilient people. Malawi, often overlooked, is one of the poorest countries on earth, yet it harbors secrets that will leave you in awe. How can a country so small and struggling hold some of the world's greatest wonders? From a president selling a luxury jet to feed the hungry to a teenage boy generating electricity from scrap metal, Malawi is a land of extraordinary stories. Brace yourself, these 12 facts about Malawi will change the way you see Africa forever. 12. The densest population in Africa. Malawi is a tiny country, yet it has one of the highest population densities in Africa, with over 19 million people packed into just 118,000 square kilometers. The vast Lake Malawi takes up much of the land, forcing people to settle in tight spaces, mainly in rural villages. Unlike other African nations, Malawi's urban development is slow, with over 80% of its population still living in villages, depending on subsistence farming to survive. This leads to widespread poverty, as families rely on small, overworked plots of land. With an average of 4.3 children per woman, Malawi's population is growing rapidly, yet resources remain scarce. Land is limited, jobs are few, and food is a daily struggle. However, despite these challenges, Malawians remain hopeful, hardworking, and deeply connected to their culture. In a country where poverty is the norm, the spirit of its people shines through, proving that even in hardship, resilience prevails. 11. The president who sold the presidential jet. Imagine a president who gives up luxury to help the poor. In 2013, Joyce Banda, Malawi's first female president, made global headlines when she sold the nation's multi-million-dollar presidential jet to fund food relief and essential services. Her predecessor, Bingu wa Mutharika, had purchased the Dassault Falcon 900X for $13.3 million, a move seen as extravagant in a country where most citizens live on less than $2 per day. To make matters worse, maintaining the jet cost an additional $300,000 annually. Banda sold the jet for $15 million, redirecting the funds to buy maize for starving families and support healthcare services. Although controversial, her decision was widely praised by international organizations, making her one of Africa's most admired female leaders. Her actions prove that leadership is not about personal gain but about making bold choices for the people. In a nation struggling for survival, her sacrifice became a symbol of hope. 10. Malawi's incredible matrilineal traditions. Unlike most African countries, where men dominate inheritance and decision-making, many of Malawi's ethnic groups follow matrilineal traditions, where lineage and property are passed down through women. Among the Chewa, Yao, and Lomwe tribes, land, homes, and wealth are inherited by daughters, ensuring that women maintain control over family assets. Men, on the other hand, often move into their wife's village after marriage, a system called matrilocal residence. Even in divorce, men have no claim to property, the wife and children retain ownership. This structure provides women with stability and financial security, a rarity in patriarchal societies. While men are still important providers, women in Malawi hold remarkable power, making decisions that shape their communities. This unique social structure has drawn interest from researchers studying women-led societies in Africa. At first glance, Malawi may seem like a struggling nation, but its traditions reveal a society where women hold the key to prosperity. 9. Women can have multiple husbands. While polygamy, one man marrying multiple wives, is common in many African cultures, Malawi flips the script. In some matrilineal tribes, women are allowed to take multiple husbands, a practice called polyandry. Unlike in patriarchal societies, where men have all the power, in these Malawian communities, women make the rules. If a husband fails to provide or is seen as lazy, the wife can take another man, ensuring the family's stability and economic security. This system is particularly important in agricultural villages, where more working hands mean greater food production. Each husband contributes resources, helping support the woman and her children. Though rarely discussed, this controversial tradition challenges global norms, proving that African societies are more diverse than people assume. Malawi is full of surprising cultural gems, and this is just one of them. 8. Malawi's mysterious Gule Wamkulu dance. Deep in the rural villages of Malawi, an ancient, secretive dance takes place, the Gule Wamkulu, meaning the Great Dance. Performed by the Chewa people, this masked ritual is one of Africa's most sacred traditions, earning a place on UNESCO's Intangible Cultural Heritage List. Dancers, covered in elaborate wooden masks and animal skins, appear as spirits, moving in haunting, rhythmic formations. Traditionally, This dance was part of initiation ceremonies, guiding young boys into manhood. It is also performed at funerals and royal events, symbolizing a connection between the living and the dead. Beyond its spiritual significance, the Gule Wamkulu dance is a form of rebellion, a hidden way for the Chewa to express resistance during colonial rule. Today, the dance is still shrouded in mystery, with only initiated members of the Chewa secret society allowed to participate. To outsiders, it remains a mesmerizing yet chilling spectacle, a window into Malawi's ancient soul. 7. The boy who built a wind turbine from trash born into poverty and forced to drop out of school, William Kamkwamba was just 14 years old when he changed his village's future. With no electricity and a famine devastating Malawi, he found a solution in an old library book. He decided to build a wind turbine. Using scrap materials, old bicycle parts, and tree branches, he built a functioning windmill, generating enough electricity to power lights and a radio in his home. His invention gained global attention, leading to a TED Talk, scholarships, and even a Netflix movie. Despite no formal education, Kamkwamba taught himself engineering, proving that determination and creativity can break the cycle of poverty. His story became a symbol of African innovation, inspiring young inventors across the continent. In a country where basic resources are scarce, Kamkwamba's journey shows that sometimes, the best tools are not money or privilege, but knowledge and perseverance. 6. Malawi's unbelievable tea industry. The second largest in Africa. You might not expect a tiny, landlocked country like Malawi to play a major role in the global tea industry, but it does. Malawi is Africa's second largest tea producer, after Kenya, and one of the top tea exporters in the world. The tea industry is the backbone of Malawi's economy, employing millions of people and generating over $80 million annually. Tea plantations cover vast regions, particularly in Tiolo and Mulanje, where the fertile soil and perfect climate allow tea to flourish. Malawian tea is highly sought after, especially for its bold, strong flavors. The UK and European markets import large amounts of Malawian black tea, while green tea production is steadily rising due to global health trends. Despite its economic significance, Malawi's tea workers often earn very little, leading to labor rights concerns. However, fair trade initiatives are helping to improve wages and conditions. Tea farming is more than just business, it's a way of life in Malawi. In villages, families gather after long days on tea estates, drinking freshly brewed tea, a tradition that has stood the test of time. So next time you sip a cup of tea, remember, it just might be from Malawi. 5. Lake Malawi, the most biodiverse freshwater lake on Earth. They call it the Calendar Lake because it's 365 miles long and 52 miles wide, but Lake Malawi is far more than just a number. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is one of the largest lakes in Africa, but its true magic lies beneath the surface. Lake Malawi is home to over 1,000 species of cichlid fish, more than any other lake in the world. Many of these species are found nowhere else on Earth, making it the most biodiverse freshwater lake on the planet. Its crystal clear waters attract travelers from all over the world, offering stunning snorkeling, diving, and fishing experiences. The lake is so massive that locals often mistake it for an ocean, and it even has waves and sandy beaches. For centuries, Lake Malawi has been a lifeline for Malawians, providing food, water, and transportation. Fishermen in hand-carved wooden boats set out at dawn, casting nets that have been used for generations. But beneath its beauty, the lake also has mysteries. Its waters are said to be haunted by ancestral spirits, and legends tell of strange creatures lurking in the depths. Whether a paradise or a mystery, one thing is certain: Lake Malawi is a wonder of the world. 4. The Lake of Stars Festival, Africa's most magical music festival. Imagine a music festival on a beach, with the waves of Lake Malawi as your backdrop, the stars above shining like diamonds, and the rhythm of African drums filling the air. Welcome to the Lake of Stars Festival, one of Africa's most breathtaking cultural events. Held every September, this festival is a celebration of music, art, and Malawian culture, attracting artists and visitors from around the world. From Afrobeat to reggae, electronic to traditional African sounds, the festival's lineup is as diverse as the country itself. But this isn't just any music festival, it's also a platform for social change. The event raises funds for local charities, supports Malawian artists, and promotes eco-friendly tourism. What makes it truly unique is its stunning location. Unlike festivals in concrete stadiums, here, you dance barefoot on golden sand, surrounded by towering palm trees and warm, tropical breezes. The Lake of Stars Festival is more than just entertainment, it's an experience of a lifetime, proving that even one of the world's poorest nations can host a festival fit for the stars. 3. The cost of living in Malawi, a paradise for budget travelers. If you think life in Africa is expensive, think again. Malawi is one of the most affordable countries in the world, making it a dream destination for budget travelers and expats. A one-bedroom apartment in the city costs just $100 to $150 per month, while utilities like electricity and water add only $50 more. Groceries? Just $100 to $150 per month for fresh produce, meat, and essentials. Dining out is shockingly cheap. A hearty local meal costs as little as $5, and even a high-end restaurant meal rarely exceeds $15. Transportation is another money saver. A public bus ride costs just a few cents, while fuel prices remain affordable compared to most countries. However, there's a catch: internet and imported goods are expensive. A reliable Wi-Fi plan can cost $70 per month, and international brands are heavily taxed. Despite this, Malawi offers an incredible quality of life for those who enjoy a simple, nature-filled existence. If you're looking for a place where your money stretches far, the people are warm, and life is stress-free, Malawi might just be your paradise. 2. The ancient Chongoni rock art, Africa's hidden Stone Age gallery. Hidden in the hills of central Malawi, an ancient Stone Age secret is etched into the rocks. Welcome to the Chongoni rock art area, a UNESCO World Heritage Site featuring over 127 rock art sites, some dating back over 2,000 years. These paintings, created by the Chewa ancestors, depict hunting scenes, human figures, and mysterious spiritual symbols. Unlike the famous cave paintings of Europe, Malawi's rock art is still deeply connected to local culture. Even today, rituals and secret ceremonies are performed at these sacred sites. The art reveals fascinating insights into ancient Malawian beliefs, showing how early humans viewed the world, their gods, and their survival techniques. Many images portray rainmaking rituals, proving that Malawi's spiritual traditions date back thousands of years. For decades, these treasures remained undiscovered, known only to the Chewa people. Now, they are slowly being recognized as one of Africa's greatest archaeological wonders. Could these mysterious symbols hold the secrets to Malawi's ancient past? Some believe they do. But one thing is certain: the Chongoni rock art is a window into a lost world. 1. Why Malawi is called the warm heart of Africa. No matter how many hardships Malawi faces, one thing never changes: the warmth of its people. Malawi isn't just geographically warm, it is known as the warm heart of Africa because its people are some of the friendliest on earth. Visitors often share stories of kindness, strangers offering food, inviting them into their homes, or going out of their way to help. Unlike in many tourist-heavy countries, in Malawi, people genuinely welcome you, not because they expect anything, but because it's in their nature. Whether in bustling markets, remote villages, or on the shores of Lake Malawi, you'll find smiling faces, warm conversations, and an open invitation to experience life as a Malawian. This hospitality is what makes Malawi special. It's not just a place to visit, it's a place to belong. We've just uncovered 12 incredible facts about Malawi, a nation of mystery, resilience, and unforgettable beauty. Which fact amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The adventure is just beginning. Rocket!